your boy Took Official, aka Slick Poppy, aka The Don. Back with another video, and today we are reacting to Everything's Falling Apart for Plaqueboymax. Damn, I don't know what's going on within the past month. You know what I'm saying? The retrograde already ended. I don't know, but it's like it's a lot going on. Apparently Max is losing it. Let's see what this video is hitting for. Let's go.
This year, I think I'm gonna give a sit-down talk. I'm gonna talk about why 365 really ended and why I really left this. You feel me? I think I gotta answer all the questions for
It's really like
I just cannot talk about, and I know it make it look crazy.
Itch in the back of his mind, like
myself by doing that, but it's like
it's really weighing on his heart.
Because at the end of the day, chat, I gotta understand people are fickle. Like they'll hate you one moment, they'll love you the next, and hate you again. That's why I just gotta do this for y'all, because y'all supported me through all this.
Max, you may not be able to say it just yet, but I'm here to speculate. Ever since Max left the FaZe clan house, I've been seeing some cryptic stream highlights and clips of him saying some things that really have me questioning a bunch of different things. And honestly, I know that there's a bigger picture behind closed doors.
Guys, I am a loser. I don't do shit except sit on my couch and study and plan shit in my free time. I don't talk to people. It's bad. I'm gonna change that. Y'all gotta help me make friends.
But you just had friends in the FaZe house. I'm so lost. It just seems like Max is going through.
Listen, bro. The way I see it, and y'all probably gonna get in the comments like, "Oh, are you pausing it? Why are you pausing it? Why are you watching it?" Then come on, bro. Like, relax. The way I see it, you can never call me a loser for getting to the bag by being myself, and being to myself. You feel what I'm saying? If I gotta stay in the house and socialize to a minimum to do what I gotta do to get that, I'm gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? That don't make me a loser, bro. What? You see the background? Not now. Soon enough. But I'm saying, you see the background, you see the nice house, you know what I'm saying? You see the view in the back, you know what I'm saying? You see the fresh cut, you see the chains. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? You see the view count. You see the achievements that we've accumulated through time, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna call me a loser? Look where I'm speaking at compared to where you're watching from. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to think. So I don't know why he's talking like he's not like that, Max. Hate to break it to you, but you like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like a loser. I'm saying like in a good way. Like you're like that. You're that guy. That's reasonable glaze.
His own trials and tribulations that are in plain view, but nobody's really talking about it. Nobody's really addressing it. And for all the friends that he had in the industry, nobody is really saying anything. Now, before I get into any sort of backstory as to how we potentially even got here, I do want to give this caveat. I'm working on a video, or maybe 2 videos, about the state of streaming currently and how it is very, very stressful, a more stressful form of content creation. Max isn't the only one that I've seen crash out over the past couple of months. He's just consistently been on air. But if we look at him, if we look at the stuff that's going on with Phantom, if we look at the stuff that's going on with Banks, if we
these zoom outs and zoom ins is clean.
Streamers out there that have been staples in the community who either aren't visible at the moment, are going through public crash outs, or are just saying screw all this. Views are down, mental health is down in this space, and honestly, burnout probably is the smallest version of a word that we should be using.
Bro, I burnt out like literally like 3 times, bro, within the last 2-3 months, bro. 3 times, 3-4 times. You feel what I'm saying? It gets real. This is not easy as it looks, my boy.
For what's going on, but we'll get into that in another video. The reason why
and I'm doing the minimum effort. Like
literally just a year ago, he was hitting incredible highs in his streaming journey. Like his subathon last year saw him get the 5th most sub person on Twitch.
Top 5. They should call him 5.
So why, when you would take us, you know what I'm saying, every day during
he's crying, bro.
But you would wake up.
It's something about his hand structure that always like makes me feel like I don't know.
I would never take
you better make Omar cry, bro.
You know,
chill.
I got you. I appreciate you guys for always being there for me, bro.
Have you missed on one day yet? Dabo, I'm gonna call you back. You haven't missed one day, right? Nah, no days missed, bro. No days off. But you're on track to get streamer of the year. Real talk. I would love to see that.
We gotta get to that. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga Matt Chat. My dog hit 140K. That nigga gonna be streamer of the year, bro. And if he don't, he gonna finish top 2, top 3.
That's like his default stance, bro. Josh, what are you doing?
What's so cool about it is That nigga is gonna become streamer of the year doing the same shit he's always been doing, making music.
My boy
gang.
ore
Whether it
farming,
was
bro.
having
He
biggest
clip
streams
farming.
with some of the biggest artists and making crazy big moments, or it was winning awards at any of these streamer award events. Plaqueboymax was posed to be one of the top streamers in 2025. No small feat.
You got a
I'm literally talking about
he got a
being
flip phone on his
that was
chain,
the
bro.
conversation. But despite all that momentum that he had going into the year 2025, and as the summer closes, as we are in the middle of September, those things didn't really pan out. Something happened, and it probably started with that whole Banks Aiden situation. There was drama behind scenes, and then ultimately him leaving the Phase House. All that momentum from 20 out. Something happened, and it probably started with that whole Banks Aiden situation.
Who is this guy right here? Who's this guy? Somebody enlighten me for real. Who's this guy? He probably got motion for real. Nigga. Let me stop.
Situation. There was drama behind scenes, and ultimately him leaving.
It be guys like that.
All
I got mad motion, bro. Let me
2024
stop.
didn't
You probably
carry
drive like a
2025, though.
M4,
And there have been a lot of things that happened,
fully
but
modded,
here we are, middle of the summer,
penthouse living.
and
Like
it just seems like there's something off with him as a streamer. Again, I think there's a bigger picture, but specifically with him as a streamer. And I started to really notice it when he left the Phase House.
But y'all gotta understand there's a lot going on. So in my head, like I'm just trying to figure out, map out what life is gonna be like and how shit gonna work. Feel me? Like I'm like, hey God, if I'm making the wrong decision, let me know. If I'm fucking up, let me know.
Now, a lot of the stuff that Max has given us over the course of the year has been pretty vague, but we can kind of speculate based on the state of streaming and what he's been saying as to why this might be happening. Friend of the show, your bud Tevin, kind of gave us a peek into what potentially could be happening. How do these streamers keep giving so much of their lives to the streaming content that not only are they not being able to build things outside of the world, but they're not even taking care of their internals, their mental and their physical?
I was close to getting into it, you feel me? But like, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I realized that I can't be doing that, bro. If I was to get into this relationship, I would sabotage PBM 2025, 365. I would sabotage this shit. There's no way I could get in a relationship. No bullshit. There's no way.
he did say he was talking to somebody, did he not?
No bullshit. There's no way.
I'll be right back.
What? Ooh, I can't wait to make that state of streaming video so bad. But this isn't sustainable, nor is this
Make the what?
for not just Plaqueboymax, but anybody in video so bad. What? Ooh, I can't wait to make that state of streaming video so bad. But this isn't sustainable, nor is this healthy for not just Plaqueboymax, but anybody. Anybody can't do this level of continuous work and think that they can build things outside of it. You literally can't maintain all of it. I think that's why we're starting to see other streamers take different types of breaks. But for Max, it was crushing him. It was literally getting him and keeping him sicker than what he could have been. And to throw away romantic companionship, women? Nah, that's crazy, gang. Now, since he's cut down on the 365 streaming, he's been able to do some more intentional streams, and it's opened the door for some of the biggest in the game, like Lil Baby or Lil Yachty or Michael Porter Jr. to come on his stream, and it created great content for better or for worse.
No, you understand me. You
Okay, I'm listening.
Money down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get out of it.
So you gotta put money down. Wait, explain to me. I'm trying to understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
you understand everything else I've been talking about the whole day.
Okay, so you saying niggas gotta break bread with the stream for you to rap?
Nah, you gonna bust the screen down.
Wait,
Half
yeah,
today. We split.
Okay, so we split this.
Oh nah, bro. I don't think we doing that. I don't know. I don't care who you are, Lil Baby, Da Baby. You feel me? You ain't getting that done, nigga. What is you talking about, bro? Like what?
Rap.
Yeah.
Put my knee up on her neck. I went George Floyd. I be tweeting, she get wet. She gon' wait for me.
And that's cool and all. He is living some of his dreams. Basketball, Jalen Brown, you know, Michael Porter Jr., rap, Lil Baby, Lil Yachty, the Concrete Boys. But that still doesn't address the biggest elephant in the room. What
Which
happened
is?
with him and FaZe and his love/hate relationship with streaming?
One thing I would say about streaming,
Forget the phase. I want to know what happened to 365, brother. Forget that. Let's get spicy.
it's way less like unified, bro. That's the worst part about it. This shit's not together. Niggas just be doing their own thing. Like niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't feel together. I remember in 2021, niggas would all be live. Niggas might all be in the Discord calls, some lit shit. I remember it was high
Bruce, Rage, Silky, and Rat in a Discord call. But like, shit like that don't happen. Niggas be all doing their own shit, or niggas beefing, or niggas got problems with each other. It was all the bros. We was all in the basement.
Nowadays, everybody be IRL.
And you was just talking about some shit like, what did you say? You said some shit like, damn, Max, I thought you was finna be the one.
Doing it your thing.
Nigga, you talking like a viewer, like a chat nigga. Like, you feel me? Facts. Rage is my boy, but since he's saying this on stream, I'ma just also say it on stream. This is my brother, like I fuck with Rage, but like it's facts though. So just like you saying that, yeah, we all part of the problem. We all competitive. It's cool though. I think competition is good for this shit, but I'm just saying we should all be unified as streamers.
I can't even see you, but I haven't heard you say a fucking word.
Why you gripping the strap like that though?
Hey Max, bro. Max.
Yo.
Are you okay, man?
Nah, bro, come on, bro. I'm chilling. But I dare dude gotta leave. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't shit with Dabo, so I'm gonna hit y'all later, alright?
With Dabo, what you doing with Dabo?
We get a lot of the full insight as to what happened later on when Max sits down and has his big tribunal calls, meeting of the minds, whatever he does where he announces what happened. But from my speculation and my guesstimation is that this is kind of multifaceted. I think that a lot of attempts to shoehorn something or some people that weren't necessarily cool with each other in the beginning is a part of the problem. I think the stakes are higher. I think the commitment is just bigger. I think that there is a intentionality behind streaming in which it wasn't before, which means that you got to do some stuff that you don't want to do. This stuff becomes a job. I know people don't want to hear that about creators, but some of the cringe stuff that you have to do because it's viral at the moment is stuff that you just have to do, even if you don't like it.
That right there is selling out. Y'all keep note of that. Never sell out, because it's never worth it. You know what I'm saying? Don't go against your morals for some bread, bro. What are you talking about?
And also being live 24/7, 365 for X amount of years can honestly become mentally draining. I know it's not technically 24/7, but you understand what I'm saying. And what people also forget quite often about these streamers is that they are kids. And I know in my formidable years, like they are going through in their early 20s, I was making mistake after mistake, left, right, and sideways. And it didn't take me until about my mid to late 20s to really put it all together. But so having all this on public display for everybody to judge your every single move, because this is what my job dictates, can be very, very, very stressful. And to be honest with you, they're still finding themselves. I know if I stuck with what I was sticking with at the beginning of my 20s, I would not be here today. So it's good that people are giving themselves opportunities to, you know, branch out and try different things, even if it means changing up on who they once were. And with that being said, sometimes you gotta go through a rebrand. So it makes sense why Plaqueboymax would do something that a lot of streamers didn't do, and that's deleting their Twitter community.
Niggas have an opportunity, bro. I will be deleting the com. That is the first point of doing this shit and rebuilding it the right way, bro. No cap. I'll be deleting the com, and yes, I'm making a new one. Yes, of course. Which all.
My thing is, even if you wasn't making a new one, you deleting it is not gonna stop people from making another one. You see what happened with DDG. You feel what I'm saying? You seen him. Hey, this dude he's basically blocking us and banning us for saying what we got to say what we want to say, saying what we need to say, saying what we feel. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? We're gonna make another community, and we're gonna make this one unfiltered so that we can say whatever we want, and he can't do nothing about it. Like, what's stopping people from doing that? So I feel like that's kind of pointless. But does it have to be to where the creator makes it? Y'all let me know, because I don't know how that works. The whole Twitter X comms or whatever. Like, I'll be hearing Kai talk about deleting it and all that.
I know. Peak unemployment, minuscule looking news, but we know that Twitter communities can harbor toxicity and hatred and all these other bad vibes and bad feelings. And Twitter communities can create the division that streamers probably don't want to have with their community or other guests or whoever the case may be. So deleting it is actually a bigger deal, because it's almost like, and here, stay with me, it's gonna sound crazy, it's deleting a part of you that once existed. I know that sounds a bit extreme, but trust me, there's some validity to deleting a Twitter community being linked to a change in who you are as a person. But now that Max is going down this path of becoming somebody new and discovering himself, he's gonna realize that it is very much lonely. I'm gonna give a little aside and put a bow on the end of the video with this message to him, but I went down a similar path in my 20s, and as a very sober person who doesn't partake partake in the normal Atlanta young male stuff. I don't own guns. I don't have tattoos. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't go to clubs. I don't participate in the strip club culture or whatever the case may be. It is a different walk of life. And I can understand how you can feel as if you are intentionally alienating yourself and how it can affect your mental health. Max, I've been exactly where you are. Trust me.
I am a loser. I don't do shit except sit on my couch and study shit and plan shit in my free time. I don't talk to people. It's bad. I'm gonna change that. Y'all gotta help me make friends.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I came home, I just cried on my couch, bro. Like, and I don't be crying that much. Like, I cried on my couch. I'm like, damn, bro. Like,
It's just someone serious with the whole wig on, like,
I push
bro.
everybody in my life away. I don't talk to my parents. I'm out here in LA. Like, yeah, I got my cousin, but it's like, damn, bro. Like, what am I even doing this for? I could win as much as I want to win. But if I'm not winning with people I care about, do it even matter? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Max is going through the same things that a lot of young men at his age go through. I mean, he's 22 for Pete's sake. We got to give him some grace.
Yeah, that is crazy.
The difference is he has a lot of money that can solve a good bit of these problems, but this is still the trials and tribulations that he's going to have to go through, and that's discovering who he is, truly is, as he steps into manhood. And there's no playbook, and there's also a lot of bad faith actors in the space. It's going to come with a lot
I don't care what y'all say, bro.
Just
If I had 500,000, my majority of my problems will go away. Just give me 500,000. Most of my problems is.
aren't you? Getting very lonely, you know, where it might be a night or two where you cry. But ultimately, on the other side of it is pure joy and happiness about the man that you've become. And I know I did not mean for this video to get this sentimental about Plaqueboymax, but I see a lot of myself, my family members, my friends, just other young men that I know in my life, and Max. Like, I've seen that situation, that scenario before. The most beautiful thing about the industry that he's in is that there is always going to be somebody to talk to, especially from the standpoint that you are. While it seems like little people can relate, you'll also be able to find good and valuable friendships along the way.
Hey, yo, bro, you know what I want to say, bro? Yeah. Thank you for being my friend, bro. I don't got no friends. I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of one of those things where you don't know if somebody trolling or what. Like,
this is actually my first time since I left. Low-key, being on stream with a nigga. That doesn't make music, yeah.
So to Max, I say, listen, continue down the journey. It's something that everybody has to go through. Don't live life with any regrets. Keep moving.
I don't got no friends. Say, bro, yeah. Thank you for being my friend, bro. I don't got.
He looked at it like, you being for real? You trolling? Like,
no friends. I'm not gonna lie. My first.
So to Max, I say, listen, continue down the journey. It's something that everybody has to go through. Don't live life with any regrets. Keep moving forward. Take every step that you make as a learning lesson more than anything. They're all not going to be perfect, but they're going to be the ones that you make. So you got to stand in them. And most importantly, to him and other streamers, don't let your career swallow you whole. No pause, no ayo, none of that stuff. This is an industry that can literally take lives from people. We've seen it in the past. Entertainment is very cruel and fickle.
that's cold. I see the setup. That's crazy timing right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Anyway, that's crazy timing. That's the end of this video. Y'all leave your thoughts in the comments, man. Hit the subscription box below with the bell to the side for Noti Squad, and like the video, cause guess what? We is locked in. Let's get it.